Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Younique products review and comparison. I'll be trying Younique products for the very first time, and I'll be comparing them to other known brands such as MAC, Urban Decay, and Mary Kay. I'll be telling you which ones are best, which one's the cheapest, which ones do you get more for your money, do I like it, would I buy it again, and would I recommend it, things like that. So, and I'm going to be doing other videos on Younique products as I order them and as they come in. I'll be doing the same thing, review and comparison. So the first four things I got, which was April Kudos. What Younique does is every month they have a special and it's called Kudos. So April's Kudos was called the Flawless 4, which included the Touch Glorious Primer. It included the Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation, and it included the concealer along with their liquid foundation brush. And you got all of this for $99 for the month of April. And what happens is when they do the Kudos, those things don't come back again. If you don't get it, it's gone and it's on to something different, something new. It doesn't come back. So you got to snatch it up while you got it. So I got all four of these things for $99. And if I had bought them individually, it would have been a total of $139. So I saved $40. I say that is a steal, because the liquid foundation itself is $39. The face primer is $39. The concealer is $29, and the foundation brush is $32, which comes up to $139 for all four things, and I got it for $99. So when they have Kudos, you got to snatch them up because it doesn't come back again, and it's such a great deal that it's amazing. So they also have a May Kudos, which I don't have, which is also going to be great. It includes their Addiction palette, their 3D mascara, and it includes a Moonstruck eye pencil, all for $74. If you bought it separately, it would be a total of $93. So you're saving something like $14, I believe it was. So those Kudos of each month is amazing deals that you just got to snatch up. So that's the first thing that I loved about it, is that they offer these great deals that you just can't pass on. So, and like I said, I'm going to be comparing them. Everybody that knows me knows that I hate to apply foundation with a brush. I absolutely hate it. So I was reluctant to buy it, but I thought I got to give it a try because it's the what if. I hate the what ifs. Because I like applying my foundation with the sponges, these kinds of sponges. I don't even like blenders. The only time I would use the blenders to get, like I say, in the nook and crannies, which is in the corner of the eye, under the eyelids, around the nose, which are hard corners to get into. And because of the pointy edge of the beauty blender, I can get into those areas. But other than that, and I don't like this pat thing that people do. It just drives me crazy. But I always say to each his own. If that works best for you and you love it, do your thing, because I'm definitely going to do mine. So, but my favorite is to apply it. In fact, these are my favorite sponges right here. Precision Beauty, and they have smaller ones like this and in different sizes. I just feel it. You can feel the pressure of your face. It applies completely better. It's smoother. I just love it. Just love it. So I'm hoping that the Younique liquid foundation brush convinces me, and that this is the miracle change of mind for me. So we'll see. So I'm going to start off with the primer. It's a big old bottle. It's like this. This is the size right here. So I'm going to put that on all over my face, and I'll tell you what I think. I don't wear primer all the time, but every now and then I do. So I'm just going to apply it to my hands. Oh, I think you got to cut it. Hold on. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that you had to cut it to open it, which is good because I feel like the product is more secure, more protected, I would say. So I'm going to put some in my hand. Just get a couple of squirts and just apply it over my face. It feels, oh my God, really soft and silky. I probably put too much because now I'm realizing that just a little would have went a long way. I put like maybe 3 little squirts, but even that is too much. So maybe 1 little squirt would be enough for your entire face. I love the feel of it. It feels fresh. It feels soft and silky. Um, so far, so good. I love it. And it's not like some creamy primers. It's like clear, clear. Let me see if you can see that. It's clear like that. I'm not going to waste it, so I'm going to add this to my face, even though I put too much. But yeah, I like the feel of it. Feels good. And I haven't had that feeling with any other primer, and I've tried a bunch of them, so that's good so far. So now I'm going to put the foundation on. And one of the things that I really require with foundation, it has to be heavy coverage. I have to have heavy coverage. When people say, I want to look natural, that's great, but I want to look like I have on makeup. That's the point of wearing makeup, that you look like you have makeup and you get compliments on it. People want to know what you're wearing. I don't want to, if I want to look natural, I'll just go the way you see me now. But again, to each his own. That's just my opinion, my preference. So it comes in the bottle like that. And I'm just going to get the brush ready. I'm really nervous about the brush because I hate applying foundation with a brush, but I'm going to really try it. So I'm just going to squirt, and I think what I got was satin, so I'm going to just squirt a little bit on the hand because I feel like with Younique products, a little can go a long way. This color might be a little... The lighting too. The lighting is not helping it. I need a little bit more. And I think because I like heavy coverage. It smells good, that's for sure. It doesn't feel heavy coverage, which, like I said, I have to have heavy coverage. So maybe as far as heavy coverage, it would not work for me. But anybody, and most people don't like heavy coverage. So this would work. Oh my God, I can't even talk today. Well, for most people, because it has that soft, silky, natural feel to it, which is what most people want, and that's a good feeling. You know, I don't deny that. Just me, I like the matte, heavy coverage. I want to feel that there's makeup on my face. I'm one of the rare people. So this definitely would work well for a lot of people, or most people, because they don't want to feel that heaviness on their face, but I do. I have to have heaviness. Now, it's not to say that I don't have light feel coverage. I do, because sometimes, like if I'm just going to the beach, or just going to the gym, or just going to be out and about around the house chilling, then I will like to wear like a lighter feel coverage because I don't want to feel too made up, because I'm just going to be saying like chilling, running some errands on the beach. I want that airy light feel, so this would work well for those times. So I definitely would buy it again for those moments, but it wouldn't be my everyday coverage. But again, I'm the one of those rare people. Now this brush, let me talk about the brush. This has been the best brush that I have tried. If I was to apply makeup with the brush, this would be my choice. Definitely Younique would be my choice, sorry. I would definitely buy it again. I still prefer, even though this is a great brush, I still prefer to do the sponges. I just feel like I can feel it better, like I can apply it better. And so definitely I'm still convinced on my sponges. But like I said, I would definitely buy this again because this brush has been the best brush so far that I have applied foundation with. I don't feel like it's streaking my face, which most brushes do, and that's what I hated about it. I don't feel like it's uncomfortable. It's very soft, very silky. The bristles are just perfect for applying liquid foundation. I definitely would buy again, definitely would use it again. But I'm just saying my number one still would be the sponges because I just like the pressure of my hand and the sponge applying the makeup to my face. That's just my comfort zone. But I highly recommend this brush. This is amazing as far as to apply brush on, and I definitely would use it because it is, not streaking at all. The bristles feel so good on your face that you want to keep doing it. So yes, I feel like I had to use a lot for me because I want that. I'm looking for that full coverage, that heavy coverage, and because it's not extremely heavy, I feel like I have to keep putting more on. But I like the feeling of the foundation. Like I said, it feels airy, but it doesn't feel like a watery foundation. I don't know if I'm explaining myself good. There's some foundation that feels so watery that you can almost hear as you're applying it that it's like not smooth. This is very light. It's not horribly light. There's lighter foundations. I would say it's a medium coverage, but it has such a silky, soft, airy feel to it that it just makes your skin feel so good. I like the way that it's covering the coverage of it. And I would definitely buy it again, like I said, for those days that I'm just chilling or I'm going to the beach or I want to go quick out the door and not be so made up. I definitely would buy it again and use it for those times. It's just me. My only preference is heavy matte coverage, and like I said, most people are not like me. Most people would love you. You're gonna fall in love with this unless you're the rare person like me. And even being like me, like I said, I would still buy it again because I love the feeling of it. I've never felt a foundation like this. I can't compare it to the heavy coverage that I wear, like MAC Studio and my Revlon Color Stay. Those are just extremely heavy, which is what I prefer. I love. But if you compare more the overall makeup, this foundation is just the best. You're gonna love the feeling of it. You're gonna love the application of it. I've used many foundations over the years across the board, and I've never run into something like this. And I swear to you, that is my feeling. So I definitely would buy it again to have the opposite option of the heavy coverage. It just feels silky and soft. It's just like I want to touch my face and rub it. It's just like a silky smooth. So let me get closer so you can see the coverage. I'm just trying to make sure I'm blending it in, and it's not hard to blend in, and that's another thing that I love. So kudos to the foundation. Now I'm going to put on the concealer, and I'm going to sorry, I didn't bring my brush to apply it, so I'm going to apply it with my hand, with my finger. This is what it looks like. And most of the time I apply my concealer with my hand because, like I said, it's going to go around the areas that have corners that are hard to get to. And so it just makes it easier for me to apply it with my finger. But I do also have, and see, I put a little bit too much. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way. Oh my God, I should realize this. I tried this at the party, my friend's party that I ordered it from, and I knew that it only took a little bit. That's the one thing I'm loving about Younique already, is that you don't have to use a lot. A little goes a long way. So this will last you a long time, and that's what we all look for. So I like to put it all over my eyelid, around the eyelid, under the eyelids. I don't like to go too much into here because I feel my foundation was good enough. These are just the areas where I really put my concealer, is the eyelid and under and around. So I kind of go like in a circle, just right above the cheekbone. I love the feel of it. Also silky smooth. I love the blending of the concealer into the foundation. But like I said, God, you saw how that size was just like a little dot almost. You don't even need that much. It really, unless you're going to just put concealer all over. I know a lot of people put it around here. So the excess that I have, I'm going to go ahead and put it on there. But I really don't need that much. I'm loving this stuff as far as the feel of it, the silky smooth of all the products, and how you just need a little of everything. So, yeah, we tried all 4 of those projects, which was the liquid foundation. I applied it with the brush, the primer, the concealer. So I'm really loving it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. Another 2 things that I got from Younique, which I didn't have to order. They were free gifts from my friend Tara. Thank you so much, Tara. She gave me a gold pigment by Younique. Let me see if I got this the right side up. And it's a gold color. Let me see if you can see that. It's like a gold pigment. And she got me this eyeliner pencil. It's the Moonstruck Precision Pencil eyeliner. So it's that one right there. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera because my eyebrows take a long time, and do the most. And then I'm going to come back and show you how I apply the eyeshadow and the eyeliner so I don't waste a lot of time on the video. So I'm back. I did my eyebrows off camera, and there'll be certain things that I'll do off camera because they have nothing to do with Younique, and so I don't want to waste time. I only get like 30 minutes to do my video on my tablet. Another one of the things that I bought separately from the Kudos deal was the Mineral Touch Pressed Powder Foundation. This one I believe was $32. So I'm going to try that on my face in front of you. I love the case of it. It comes with the spongy, one of the spongies that I like, the real soft one, not that hairy kind of one that they get. And it comes protected with the shield thingy here. See if I could get it open. Yep, it's just like a door. I love that your thing stays protected. Oh, I love it, love it. And then your spongy can sit right on top and it fits perfect like in your purse. There's also your mirrors protected here. It also has a plastic cover, which I'm going to try to take off right now. And that I'll keep off, so it has a mirror. So I'm going to put some of the pressed powder foundation. And although it comes with the spongy, I like to apply that. I do my powder or loose powder, pressed powder foundation. I love to do it with the brush. That I do. So I just swirl it in and just put some. Oh, I think I got the pressed powder a little too dark for my face, but I was being tan, so this is what I picked. Definitely must go with the lighter color. This is too dark for me, but that was my mistake because I've been wearing darker. I don't know what it is. My skin is really fair, but lately I've been having to wear like darker foundation and darker powder. Not too bad on the face, but on my forehead it just looked a little bit darker, but that was my mistake. I'll go with the lighter one next time I order it. I love the feel of the pressed powder foundation as well. It's really silky smooth, really airy, but not like that watery, airy kind of feel. Like a lot of cheap foundations will have like a watery feel to it. Yes, I love the way this feels. I love the way that it applies. The only thing I would change is I would definitely get a lighter color because it's a tad bit too dark for me, I feel. But that was my mistake. That's the one I chose. That's the one I felt would go better. But I definitely would buy this foundation again. I am so impressed with this foundation, with this pressed powder foundation. I'm telling you, this by far, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Again, that's 32, did I say it was? $32, yes. So then I'm going to do some contouring real quick to see if I can do it. This contour palette has nothing to do with Younique. It's just one that I picked up by City Colors. So, yeah. It's just something that I picked up and that I'm just doing. Just apply real quick. Then I'm going to do my eyes, and I'm going to use, for the shadow, it'll be the Younique pigment that I got, but I'm going to just do my base real quick, which I'm using something else right for now. It's something that I ordered online. It's a beautiful palette, which I've talked about before, and I'll probably be doing a review or a video on that as well. So I'm just going to pick up my beige color right there, apply it to my base. It's really shimmery. Everybody that knows me or have seen my videos know that I love everything that's shimmery. I don't like matte. Sometimes I like matte lipsticks, and very rarely I'll get, and I have matte eyeshadows, matte lipsticks. I love matte foundation. That I love is my foundation to be matte. And like I said, certain lipsticks, I like it to be matte. And very few eyeshadows, but I do have some. So if I ever need to wear matte, I have them available to me. But it's definitely, I'm a shimmer kind of girl. So I'm just applying this to my whole lid. Not really getting into details because it's not Younique. So, but yeah, I just apply it all over my lid. This is my base coat of eyeshadow. Go under the eyebrow. And that's it. Now I'm going to put the pigment that goes for Younique, which is this one. It's a gold pigment. I think it has a plastic. So I'm back. I finally got it open, so I'm going to put it on my crease area. And I'm going to try to use my mirror at the same time. So I'm going to put it all across the crease area. So just that whole crease going back and forth. I love the pigmentation of this eyeshadow. I could tell you now, this pigment. Love it, love it, love it. Love the way it's coming on. It's shimmery the way I like it. Then I go to the other corner and go back. Let's see. And I kind of just start to go up towards the eyebrow, but not covering the entire underlining of the eyebrow. And then go towards the corner of my lid. That's how I'm going to apply this eyeshadow. I am loving it, loving it. I didn't hardly have to put any on. Like I said, the one thing I love with Younique products so far that I'm impressed is a little goes a long way. And the little that you put on, you could feel the silky smooth feel of it. You could feel the quality of the product, which sells me. That's what sells me. That's what we all look for. It's just like, I would definitely buy this stuff again. So, yeah. So I'm just going to do the other eye real quick. Kind of going towards the eyebrow, but not too far up, like I said, because we don't want to cover the underlining of the eyebrow. And then I just go the opposite way. And I tell you, a little bit of this, with everything that I've put on so far with Younique products, a little, and I mean a little tiny bit, goes a long way. And I haven't had that with any other product. And I definitely, as you all know, my favorite is Revlon Color Stay Line. Number one, it's been for years. It still is. But I definitely have to put more of that than the Younique. So that's like a seller to me. And the little bit that you put on, like I said, not only goes a long way, but everything is pigmented. You can feel the quality. You can feel the smoothness of it. I love it. So I'm just going to blend it real quick. And I just take it and just, I call the eraser motion. I cannot talk today. Just where you're like erasing it, but not completely erasing it, just enough to blend it in. Oh my God. I'm going to get a close-up look so you guys can see how beautiful that is. Love it, love it. So then I just take my powder brush because it's shimmery. It cleans up any little fallout. It has very little fallout. But of course, this is a loose pigment, and that's what's going to happen. It's not like a pressed eyeshadow. So probably the pressed eyeshadows would not have any fallout, but because it's a loose pigment, that's going to happen. But that's just what we have our our powder brush for, to clear that up. And so then I'm going to try the eyeliner pencil and see how that goes. This one's black, which is the main color I normally wear, but I also try many other colors. But the majority of the time I wear black. Black just goes with everything. It glides on smoothly. Again, you can tell that you don't have to put a lot on. Little goes a long way. I just have a certain way that I put eyeliner on. So whether it's pigmented or easy to go on, I just have to do certain motions, part of my OCD. I love it. Love it, love it, love the way, again, the feeling of the Younique products to me is so silky smooth that that's one of the biggest things that I look for, the feel of the product. I can tell in each thing that I've tried that the quality is above and beyond. And it's just definitely, I would buy it again and I would recommend it. So I'm going to do my mascara off camera because it's not a Younique mascara yet. So I'm going to do that so I don't waste too much time on the mascara part. Okay, I'm back. I did the rest of my makeup off camera, which was the mascara and the lipstick. I didn't show it on camera because it's more time consuming and it had nothing to do with Younique products, which eventually I will have those things. I'm going to continue to order and continue to do reviews on Younique products, so look forward to those. But before I'm done, I wanted to kind of give you the comparison in prices. Now, as I said, I compared Mary Kay, MAC, and Urban Decay against Younique. When it came to the liquid foundation, the cheapest, of course, was Mary Kay. I'm not a fan of Mary Kay's foundation. I used to sell it back in the 80s. I just got a couple of things to support my friend at her Mary Kay party. I'm loving their eyeshadows, so I will continue to buy eyeshadows. I bought a mascara, but it didn't lengthen my lashes, and you need a primer, but it was just too much with the primer and the mascara. It just wasn't worth it to me. It wasn't something that I cared to buy it again, but definitely love their eyeshadows. But when it came to the liquid foundation, Mary Kay was the cheapest at $22. Next in line was MAC at $28. Younique was third at $39, and Urban Decay, this is from the cheapest to the most expensive. Urban Decay at $40. Out of all those, I'm not a fan of the Urban Decay foundation, but I do love the MAC Studio. I felt it's really close to my Revlon Color Stay. They're like almost like twins to me, but I would always still choose Revlon Color Stay because I like it a little bit better, and completely it's half the price. So, and I could get it anywhere. So definitely my Revlon Color Stay remains my number one. And it runs around $11. So yeah, so in this case, Mary Kay is the cheapest as far as foundation. Urban Decay is the most expensive, but I love the feel, love, and I can't express this more in all the products that I tried were Younique. The feel of the product, from the silky smooth to feeling the quality of the product and not needing that much, very, very tiny, and I can't stress that out more, very tiny goes a long way. I'm loving all three things, which are the most important when you're looking for things in makeup. So pressed foundation, Mary Kay again was the cheapest at $16. Urban Decay at $21.50. MAC at $27. Younique at $32. So in this case, Younique was the most expensive, but that was probably the number one thing I was impressed with. So it would be worth my $32. It's such a difference in $4 to $5 within all of the brands. The concealer, Mary Kay was the cheapest at $16, MAC at $22, and Younique I totally forgot to do Urban Decay Younique at 29. I would definitely buy the concealer again. My I'm having a few favorites, so it's kind of hard to say which is my favorite, but I definitely would buy it again, and a tiny, even less than a dot goes a long way. The primer Mary Kay again at 18. I don't remember ever trying the primer at Mary Kay, but I have in the others MAC at 23, Urban Decay at 34, Younique at 39. Love the primer. I love that it's a clear, silky like gel. Again, tiny bit goes a long way. I love the feeling. That's the best out of all these brands and then some. So that would probably be my number one primer would be Younique. Pigments, Mary Kay at $8. They don't really have a pigment, so it's their eyeshadow. Urban Decay also doesn't really have a pigment that I can find. They're also $8 a thing of eyeshadow. Younique is at $12.50 and MAC is expensive at $22. So definitely love their loose pigment. That was another one of my favorites. Would definitely buy it again. Like I said, the pigmentation was beyond amazing. It very little again went a long way, and I also love the feel. It's just a different feel. It just felt silky. I know they say their products, I believe, are water based, and I hate water-based products, but I didn't feel the water-based. I felt the silky smooth that I love and I look for. Eyeliner pencil, Mary Kay again, cheap at $11, MAC at $17 to $21, Younique at $15, Urban Decay most expensive at $20. Love the eyeliner pencil. Again, went on smooth. The second test will be to see how long it lasts me today, so I'll do an update on that. Liquid foundation brush, like I said, I've tried so many. I absolutely hate applying it with brush. Younique sold me. The feel of, again, the bristles are soft, silky, smooth. It applied with no streaks. It applied perfectly, the foundation, so I'm convinced that would be so far the only brush I would wear right now. Of course, like I said, my sponges are still my favorites because I have the control in my hand and I can feel the pressure points, and I just feel it applies perfectly and smoothly. But Younique is right next to it, so as far as a brush, I definitely would only use the Younique brush. I can't find it real quick. So yeah, so Mary Kay's brush is at $10, Urban Decay at $18, Younique at $32, and MAC at $35. So that's just a comparison in price. So Younique is definitely not the cheapest. It's probably the third to the it's probably the second to the highest expensive, but it's worth the price. And like I said, they constantly are coming out with deals. They have monthly kudos, which was April was the Flawless Floor, which you see I got the liquid foundation, the pressed powder, the face primer, the concealer, and the brush. Excuse me, the pressed powder I bought separately. May Kudos is a 3D mascara, the Addiction palette, and the Moonstruck pencil at $74 versus if you bought them separately it would be $93. Like I said, the Flawless Floor I got it at $99, and I bought it separately it would have been $139. So every month they have deals that you can get. Younique, I highly recommend it. Would totally buy everything that I have